Okay, it's time to transplant our little seedlings now. Here, these here are the cucumber. And if you can see, this one's already starting to get a third leaf. That's definitely a sign that these need to be transplanted. And then here, underneath our cucumber, some of our tomatoes, we're going to transplant those as well. The wormwood and the peppers, I'm going to go ahead and leave them for now. Now, basically what I've done is I've washed some pots from last year. And I did, if you go to the blog, my blog, I've got exactly what I did to clean these out. Now first what I'll do is put just a little bit of soil in there. Let me see if, just till it's about up to here. Let's see right there. Now what we want to do is we really want to get a good part of the cucumber down inside so it holds up. I think I'm going to go a little bit deeper. And especially now, because we're just in the last week of February, so these plants are going to be growing a lot before I can put them outside. But some of them, the reason I did this is a friend of mine had asked to do some indoor planting, indoor gardening, so I thought we'd do this. Normally I wouldn't start any seedlings or anything till a little bit later. See, we're here in Colorado, so we're looking at all April. At the very earliest, the end of March, maybe the middle of March. Anyway, then I just pack it down a little bit. And hopefully, these won't get too terribly humongous in the next couple of months. If they do, then what we'll do is we'll just transplant them again to a bigger pot. And that's basically what we're going to do. There's the cucumber. Now let's do the tomato, and that's going to be just pretty much the same for different reasons. I want to show you this. On tomatoes, it's really cool. If you look real close, you can see where it's really white and it starts to turn green. If you can bury it all that white. And when you transplant the larger ones, you'll see it again. You can transplant that and it'll root out. And tomatoes will also, when you trim them, if you trim them, you can transplant the stems that you cut off and they'll grow. I've had tomatoes grow right off of that last year. Now I'm not going to thin them out until a little bit later on, and then I'll either cut one out or I'll pull it out. But right now they're just a little bit too fragile to be doing that. And the soil I'm using is just a store-bought potting soil. And I put a little bit of worm castings in there and a little more peat moss. And the reason I did that was for water consumption, so it holds water a little bit better. We're in a pretty dry area, so there you go. And I'll go ahead and finish these up, but you got the basic idea. Fill up the tray and put it back in the window. I hope this helps you out a little bit. Please subscribe and leave a comment or question. I'll try to get back with you as soon as possible. Thank you very much.